after 6 years in Boston, the time has come for me to move on, unfortunately. So what I decided I would do is just one final walk through the city again, but obviously I can't make it through the whole city in one day, so I'm just going to pick a few of my favorite places in Boston and just visit them, look around, feel the memories again, feel all nostalgic, and then that's it. So let's begin. So this is the iconic Fenway Park, and the sad thing is, in all my 6 years here, I never once watched a game here. I was always like, I'll do it. It never happened, unfortunately. This is probably the only baseball stadium, well, this and Yankee Stadium, that I knew of before coming to the US for college. But I will say I love the Fenway area, especially this part. Whenever there are games, it's so packed with people. Everybody's just out in different colors. You know, that feeling of togetherness when everybody's just here to watch the Boston Red Sox. So for me, this wouldn't be complete if I did not include Northeastern University, where I did my undergrad. I love Northeastern. I was able to do a lot of really amazing things at Northeastern, and I love school, so maybe that helped a bit, but I'm really happy I came here, like one of the best decisions of my life. I used to feel some sort of attachment to this building because it's named after me. And yeah, so I used to feel a very special connection to this building just because it's Richards Hall. So this is Centennial Common. This is like the main area where people would just like chill and gather and sit, especially when the weather started getting nice. Everybody would just like lounge all over here. There's like classrooms there in that building. There's also classrooms there, and also in that building. It's like a 360 view of everything, and just watch people as they come and go to class. It was always fun just sitting around and just hanging out with people. It's really beautiful when the weather is nice. So much green, it's just amazing. And all the colors from the different murals around, or like the brick design of the buildings. These two buildings, right here and right here, I lived in both of them. Really nice apartment style buildings. I lived here with my trusted roommates. We lived together for like 3 years. It was always a great time living with them. One thing I love about Northeastern is the colors around campus. I love the fact that there's, for example, this gray brick structure, and then you have the traditional brown brick color in other sides, and then you also have the amazing array of flowers and trees, and then the brown cobblestones on the floor. Everything is just, I feel like the colors just work really well. It gives the impression of an artsy kind of school, even though Northeastern isn't really what I would describe as artsy, but I just love the way it looks. So another one of my favorite spots is the Museum of Fine Arts, and it just has so many beautiful art pieces. It's not a huge museum, but it's so nice inside. It's very spacious actually, and I really love the fact that because this is on Northeastern's campus, Northeastern students and faculty get in for free because we're MFA members. So it's nice to be able to just come here whenever I felt like it and just relax. I used to come here every Sunday and just chill and just clear my mind. So this was another one of those places where if any of my friends or family came to visit me, I made sure to bring them here. This is another one of my favorite places. It's in Commonwealth Avenue. This area is called Commonwealth Avenue, but I'm not sure what this park garden place is called, but I just love it. It's so beautiful, so scenic, especially in the winter. They always put lights on the trees and they just look amazing. And when it snows, oh my gosh, like this place is amazing. It's so nice. There are some monuments around as well, and it's just a perfect place to relax. There are benches everywhere, so much shade from all the trees as well. I'm at Chinatown now. Obviously, if you've seen my Chinatown series, you know that this is one of my favorite places in Boston. And as you may have seen, there's so many restaurants around. Unfortunately, everything is closed now, so there isn't a lot to see or a lot to experience, but this is definitely one of my favorite spots in Boston, and I'll definitely miss it. And just a couple of blocks from Chinatown is the Boston Opera House. And I love this place because this is where a lot of the Broadway shows are. And I've been here a few times to watch The Nutcracker, Lion King. So I just have a lot of fond memories of this place. It's always a good time here. This is Boston Common, the oldest park in America, I believe, dating back to the 1700s. It's a huge park, so huge, and it's amazing, especially in the summertime when the weather is great and everybody's just out relaxing. It's just so green and all the flowers. It's a beautiful place to be in. And this is one of the places I like to call as one of our bases during the Great Blizzard of 2015, where there was like more than 3 feet of snow in just under 24 hours. And my friends and I would just go around throughout the whole city actually, just exploring covered in snow. And we loved coming to Boston Common because everywhere was just white. It was just amazing. So Boston Common will always have special memories. I love how the park is just surrounded by all these modern buildings around, but it just keeps its like serenity and just that essence in the middle of the city. Right now I'm at Faneuil Hall in the Seaport of Boston, one of my favorite places in Boston and one of the most historic parts of Boston. I love coming here because it's always teeming with life. There are always so many people and there are all these amazing shops and restaurants around. So it's always a good time. But look at this. Everything is closed due to the coronavirus. So this is so strange because I'm not used to seeing it this way at all. Now this place is also close to the Boston Harbor, so it's always a nice place. It's always very airy. There's a lot of historical parades and things that happen here. It's just a really fantastic place. All these are just ticket booths that have been closed. There's always so much tourism that goes on here, but these days there's nothing going on, so everything is closed. It's crazy. There's always such a nice breeze as we approach the harbor. Most relaxing place ever. We are currently at my neighborhood where I live here in Boston, and of course it is one of my favorite spots. I love this place. I'm a bit biased, obviously, but it's a fantastic area. It's so quiet. It's just a refreshing break from all the hectic activity that I feel goes on that side of Boston. So I feel like this part is very nicely removed. There's so many trees. It's perfect. So many colors. It's right next to Boston University. Even though I didn't go to Boston University, but I love this place. So relaxing. Perfect place to live in my opinion. One thing I love about Boston is the brownstone buildings. And I love the city because it's a combination of modern architecture and also very olden day. Another reason why I love this neighborhood is because it is right next to the Charles River Esplanade, which is where we're going next. The sunlight is hitting so well right now. The views are insane. made it just in time for sunset. And this is stunning. Stunning. Just beautiful. I honestly think under the right circumstances, like when the weather is perfect, Boston is one of the most amazing cities. Like Boston in the summertime, one of the best for sure. Look at this view. You have views like this. Perfect place to de-stress. If you've had a long day and you just want to clear your mind, you can just come to the Charles River and relax. You can even go for a run around here, which is what I do all the time. Perfect place to go for a run, very stimulating for the senses. And yeah, this is just the perfect place to relax and just admire. It's perfect. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. So my time at Boston has finally come to an end, and if I would pick one favorite memory, it would definitely have to be the Great Blizzard of 2015. It was unbelievable. It was so thrilling for me. We left class early because the snow was starting in the middle of the day, and overnight it was crazy to see how everything had just piled up. I just remember going around the city with my friends, trying to help people whose cars had gotten stuck in the snow. It was just so fun just to go around the city all bundled up and like watching people skiing down the streets with snow everywhere. It was fantastic time, and I don't think there will ever be anything like that anymore. I don't think so. I will definitely miss Boston. It's been a crazy ride, ups and downs, but I'm grateful for all the experience I've had, all the people I've met, all the friends I've made, the connections, just everybody that has influenced my life, the places I worked, the people I was able to help, what I was able to learn. It's, wow, 6 whole years here. It's crazy, but they were definitely well spent, and I feel like I've become a very positive version of myself, and I think I'm heading towards the right direction, and I owe a lot of that to my experiences in Boston, Northeastern University. So even though this chapter is closing, another one is opening, and I'm looking forward to it.